Lefty rolling, that shit reek. Wrist protect, fully. Shooting the cut, so please don't creep. Money come in like Jeff it flip. Who that nigga say run this strip? Nigga a bitch, nigga a snitch. Whole time niggas ain't got no sticks on God. Nigga push up to the goddamn spot, don't make it how we in the spot. Yeah, bro, working the pot in pieces, hitting this shit, don't stop. Yeah, we trend to top, yeah, walking sacks, I don't want our cop. Yeah, she blocked my shot, but now I'm lit, she want my cock. All I know is guap, man, fuck that love, my heart on lock. All of my time, ice clock, yeah.
Boom! Wow! Billz in the motherfucking cup.
Lefty here.
Foul!
Swouly in it, bitch. Letty.
Hadj the motherfucking Don. Blicky the motherfucking Billz. Lefty the motherfucking goddamn GOAT. Goddamn Swouly the motherfucking goddamn player boy.
Play these hoes like trumpets, man.
It's SB motherfucking C.
I don't play anybody.
And we vibing with these goddamn hoes.
You finna vibe.
Steady back,
Shawty, come vibe.
motherfucking gang.
Bro, stop saying.
Oh, I didn't say hoes.
Steady back,
Shit,
nigga.
come vibe.
Ooh.
Come vibe.
You said we vibing with
Maybe
these
come
hoes.
catch a vibe
Yeah,
with me.
My fault. We vibing with the goddamn people, the motherfucking mob, mafia, goddamn.
Y'all the vibers. Hey, give yourself a name.
They're the chasers.
The chasers. The chasers.
If you really fuck with us, you would like that comment and you would subscribe and you would ring the motherfucking bell!
Down below.
Oh God!
Give your
I'm 4K trade, bro!
Matter of fact, down below, comment
Oh, yeah.
what you in? What we should name y'all?
Yeah, what should we name y'all?
What do y'all want to be? Like,
What y'all want to be called? The Mafia?
No, we're the steady back chaser. That would be.
No.
He said the chasers.
Nothing illegal, just some
Chasers.
regular name.
Chase Squad, you know.
Do some violent shit.
SBC
Do some
does
violent shit, because we
steady
violent.
back
Alright, man, this video's kind of long. Can you press play?
Alright, anyway, today we gonna watch the, today we gonna watch the goddamn Trap Geek video called goddamn Houdini and the City of Fallen Rappers. We have no idea what they talking about.
What city is it though?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Nigga, I have no idea. Like, almost every video we watch, I've had an idea of something, but this video I have no idea.
I feel like it's probably a down south place. It gotta be.
Shit, I don't know, but Houdini and the City of Fallen Rappers.
Nigga, Houdini is probably God.
Thank you for the recommendations.
Just killing niggas.
Don't come like them.
We
about to get into it.
I know, we about to get into it right now, man.
You become a target. But not only you're a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of their house. That would make me dislike me if I was on the other side.
Oh God.
I don't need to myself. I wasn't asking nobody for help. She wanted me cause her name ringing bells. Designer the G's or designer the belt.
He was just like my favorite rapper. Literally, anyone, he was my favorite.
When you really think about it, yeah, most artists get killed in their home city. And why do you think that is?
I think Houdini that nigga.
People looking at you, saying, I wish that was me.
Bullets sent many fleeing for their lives here on this stretch. Now, the 21-year-old has been identified as a popular Toronto rapper.
Alright, we gotta talk about the Houdini story, right? The jealousy and hatred rappers gotta deal with in their own home city is terrible. And that's a fact in every state in America. But one of the most violent cities right now for up-and-coming rappers to make it out of is Toronto. And people don't realize this. There's a reason Toronto's becoming one of the most surveyed cities in North America. It's looking like Beijing. They're getting cameras everywhere. Only Atlanta, Chicago, and DC got more surveillance per person. And that's because of the ongoing gang war that's been escalating for years, right? It's literally hunting.
Chicago got what?
35,000.
What, cameras?
Cameras per every person. Wait, nah, that's...
I don't know what he said, but it said 35,000. And these niggas still can't get 80% of the murders. That's a damn shame.
It's a goddamn motherfucking goddamn
Hey, they do shit. Hey, they do a broad daylight and that time. What is that? Shit.
Really hunting season on rappers. And that's exactly what happened to Houdini. Houdini was sitting down with record labels in LA, New York, collabing with Pop Smoke. This kid was the real deal. Until a couple weeks ago, he was brutally shot and killed.
You know the song with Fabio, Sweetheart. That was originally him.
He was
supposed to be in Sweetheart.
Oh, he died? He died before it came out?
I don't know.
So he died before Pop Smoke?
No, he died after Pop Smoke. But you know the nigga who's saying Sweetheart? That wasn't Fabio.
He could have died before.
That wasn't Fabio. That was him.
That's crazy. That sounded like Fabio.
That's crazy.
No, I mean they probably redid it, but he was the first person who redid it. I mean, who did it? I guess.
In broad daylight in the entertainment district of downtown Toronto. And this shit was surgical. They used Glock 9s with 30-round mags. They took advantage of Corona season by wearing medical masks to hide their faces. There was a 6-year-old kid that got caught in the crossfire, dodging bullets.
That has a high capacity magazine. It's a 30-round magazine. And as this unfolds, I want you to pay attention to the little boy that ducks into the vestibule here.
The whole thing was nuts, right? And the city is shook right now. Now we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, my song of the day today is none other than Houdini himself. Let's go. Alright, in order to understand this story, we gotta focus on one hood in particular in Toronto called Driftwood, or Northside Jane and Finch. And this is where Houdini's from. Now they're by far the most influential in terms of music in the city, but they're also a notorious Crip faction, right? They beef with pretty much everybody in the city. To the south of them, the south side of Jane and Finch, they bang Blood, and that's their direct rival. The lowest income neighborhood in the city called Regent also has tension with Driftwood, stemming from rap beefs and rap killings. And another area called Rexdale has been Driftwood's rival for damn near a decade. So they beef with everybody. Now in 2015, Driftwood kids kinda instilled the Chirac music vibe up in the north, in Canada. They were putting disses to rivals in their tracks and talking about the stuff they were doing in the streets in their lyrics.
If you diss my niggas, then you know we pulling triggers. Lane nights with them killers, we kidnapping drug dealers.
Now that song is Robin Banks featuring Pressa. Pressa is one of the few who actually crossed over to the mainstream American scene, and he's actually living in Cali right now in a nice mansion. His rap career popped off for him, but before all that, he was involved in a case where he allegedly kidnapped 2 drug dealers, moving them around from location to location, holding them for ransom, until eventually forcing them to give each other head in front of everybody. 2 dudes. That's crazy. Now, Pressa was later cleared of those charges and granted the court's permission to go on tour with Drake out in England. And another rapper got 6 years in Pressa's place for the charge. Now,
Nigga, you know
he a goon,
that will kill somebody's pride, bro.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Let me find that nigga. Like, if I was the niggas who did this shit,
nigga,
let me find this nigga, bro. I'd kill you myself. If I was that nigga, I swear to God, I'd kill him.
This nigga built like that, but
The fuck did he do to them? To make them give each other head?
he built like that.
That nigga said, fuck that. You doing anything I'll say. Eat his ass. Now.
But Banks, who was in that track that I just showed, he was practically the pioneer for the scene, right? He had the torch early on from 2015, and he kind of started this organic hood label in Driftwood, where he was putting on all the rappers from his area. Robin Banks started getting millions of views, caught the attention of Meek Mill, who really rocked with the movement. Meek Mill and Robin Banks were sending paperwork back and forth. He was about to sign a deal with the Dream Chasers, and to celebrate, he was having a party at a hookah lounge called Cameo, where unfortunately his ops found out about it, infiltrated the party, and shot him up 9 times, leaving him in critical condition. Just as this man was about to cross over to the US scene, they orchestrated that hit on him. Now thankfully, Robert Banks is alive, but he's paralyzed from the neck down. And his ops were super disrespectful, posting memes of him in a wheelchair and stuff. Now he's still doing his thing, releasing tracks and of course pushing the rappers from Driftwood on his label. But the rivals going after Robert Banks like that really escalated the violence in the city. And it made it kind of a trophy for people to target rappers. This was like the first high-profile assassination attempt on a rapper who was about to cross over. Now the next year, the most influential artist out of the country was Smoke Dogg. Now I'm not from Toronto, you don't gotta be from Toronto to know Smoke Dogg. He was getting co-signed by Drake, doing shows in the UK and the US, and he's from the place called Regent Park. Now this is pretty much the trenches, right? It's the lowest income community in the whole city, but it's not very close to Driftwood, and because of that, they didn't really have too much tension back and forth until one summer night at a club in 2018, Smoke Dogg got into a heated argument with a Driftwood rapper by the name of 21 Neat, and this shit escalated quickly, right? They stepped outside where 21 Neat shot and killed Smoke Dogg and his manager. Probably one of the most gruesome after-death videos I've seen of a rapper, right? People were filming him, and Smoke Dogg's brain matter was like leaking on the road. It was a wild scene. Now this pretty much gave Regent the green light to go after Driftwood as retaliation. And this created a whole bunch of new problems in the city where 2 neighborhoods that otherwise didn't have too much tension now had maximum levels of tension. And Driftwood didn't really care, like they were welcoming all smoke. Now the Toronto police didn't arrest the rapper 21 Neat for quite some time. They couldn't find him. There were even rumors that he escaped to Somalia, but he eventually got found out all the way out in the west coast of the country near Vancouver, where he was extradited back to Toronto to stand trial for the murder of Smoke Dog. Now this is when the story gets wild, because 21 Neat has a brother who goes by the name of 22 Neat, right? They're both from Driftwood, they're from the same block as Pressa, Robin Banks, they're all homies, which is why it was weird when everyone found out 5 months ago in December of 2019, 22 Neat killed his own homie and fellow rapper on their label named YS. YS had just gotten back from doing a bit in jail, and he was on a bunch of tracks that were getting hundreds of thousands of views, and out of nowhere, the feds found YS's body all the way out on the west coast of the country near Vancouver. And the rumors started circulating that 22 Neat, his own homie, was the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody really knows why he did it, but some people say it was over money. That's not been confirmed. Anyways, 22 Neat knew there would be repercussions, so he fled to a place called Calgary, Alberta. But he didn't last long. They actually found him dead 2 days later, as revenge for what he did to the homie YS. Now at this point, the city's in crisis, and Driftwood was putting out all this talent, but this horrific stuff kept happening.
Yeah, 30-30.
The next to pop out of the city was this rap duo formed by two brothers from Driftwood known as the Talib Twins. They had this track with 5 million views that was scorching hot in the city and in the US as well, before one of the twins eventually got locked up. So the other twin decided to keep the momentum going and kept releasing these fire tracks under the name the Talib Twin. In February of 2020, the Talib Twin was at a condo party on the 32nd floor of an Airbnb rental when two of his ops infiltrated the party and started opening fire. The Talib Twin fired back and managed to kill both of them before he himself died at the scene. And there's a bunch of speculation as to what happened. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? Like, some people say he tripped and shot himself, but the feds believe he went into another room in the condo and just ended his own life. Like, the story's crazy, and the thing with Driftwood and the politics in the city is they beef with so many places that sometimes it's hard to say who is responsible for targeting them. They got a lot of enemies. And then of course, at the end of May, the single biggest name out of Toronto who's not Drake or Tory Lanez or The Weeknd was the rapper Houdini. Now, as I said in my intro, this is a kid who was sitting down with record labels in New York and Los Angeles. He was gonna go places. But unfortunately, as the trend is in the city, Houdini was in the entertainment district of Toronto late in the afternoon. And little did he know, there was a Volkswagen Tiguan that was lying in wait on the east side of a street called Blue Jays Way, which is right where he had to go by. They were waiting for a long time, over 40 minutes. And Houdini was with a 15-year-old boy at the time, and they were making their way down the street. And once they got in range of the Volkswagen, a lone shooter got out of the vehicle and started unloading a bunch of clips in Houdini's direction. There was this little kid who was caught in the crossfire, as well as a family. Like, this whole thing is on CCTV footage, right? It's heart-wrenching. And they unloaded a bunch of clips into Houdini, who got hit and kept running, right? Adrenaline, even if you get wounded mortally, you could still run because you got adrenaline. So he was running with a bunch of bullets in his body and then eventually collapsed and died. And the 15-year-old kid who was with Houdini was also strapped, and he was trying to get off shots back at the assailants, and then his gun jammed, right? Which he got rid of in an alleyway and ran away. Now, Meek Mill, Tory Lanez, and a whole bunch of others took to social media to express their condolences as soon as this happened. And you could see just how much the industry was rocking with Houdini. Like, this was a kid who was about to make it. But just look at Toronto. The city is in shambles right now. Like, the retaliation killings have already been ordered. Houdini's own memorial got shot up in this ridiculous video you can see on YouTube. It's like this drive-by style video where out of the darkness this car pulls up, starts opening fire into a crowd. The whole crowd is strapped up, so they immediately start firing back. But this shit is nuts. I know this happens in the States, is nothing new, but I'm coining Toronto the city of the fallen rappers because the trend recently of the up-and-coming rappers who are now dead is just unparalleled. Like, you can't compare it. But yeah, man, that's it for this video. Rest in peace to Houdini, gone but not forgotten. Check out his music when you get a chance. And yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one.
This shit was crazy.
Nah, I'm not. This is some crazy ass shit.
Like, I would never think Toronto was like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the reason it's so surprising because like we from in the United States, we ain't thinking about Toronto. Nigga, nobody knew that them niggas be getting down like that, nigga. I would have never thought. Niggas was killing niggas, then killing theyself. But god damn.
Yeah, but the thing is, Toronto is so close to the United States. It's like, nigga, we should have expected that.
Yeah, I mean, but nigga, what?
Like, nigga, I didn't even know they had Crips and Bloods.
I'm confused, bro. Like, all of this shit was just
the little boy.
Nigga, everybody was dying.
Everybody had a gun. Nigga, the little 15-year-old boy
crazy, bro. Like, you had a gun just to have. Like, you had a gun, you gonna use that bitch.
So like Chicago.
Using that bitch. Nah, it's not even the thing. It's like how all of them was dying. Like, the first nigga died. The next nigga died. Whoever came on next, they just kept killing them.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Now, they need to solve some of their beefs.
Yeah, it's that one neighborhood though. They beefing with most people though. Other people.
So they can't even tell who's killing their niggas.
Brentwood.
Driftwood.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. This is one of.
Nah, this was like.
This is one of the most interesting videos I done watched on them. No cap. Like, send us stuff like this. Something we have nothing to know about because.
Nah, that shit kind of. That shit really.
That shit was crazy, bro. Niggas got killed in a hotel, B&B, party. It really seemed like every time these niggas stole a party, one of they niggas just pull up to the party because you ain't gonna peep it. Like hella niggas just gonna walk in and then just start shooting.
Niggas just come to fuck up a good time. That's what it seemed like.
You can't letting niggas know that you having a party. I wouldn't even throw a function if I had all that beef. Hell no. But yeah, it's a fire video, boy. Fire video. We fuck with it for real though.
Shout out to Trap Geek.
Yeah, shout out to Trap Geek. Shout out to all the people that recommended it. I don't know if we're gonna put y'all names up, but just know we love y'all.
Just know it's a lot of y'all who recommended it. We appreciate it. Yeah. And we really thank y'all because that was a lot.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to vibe. We on the road to 5K. Well, we probably at 5K. We on the road to 10K. Shit. And follow all our socials below. We'll take suggestions on there too. Any other videos y'all want? If y'all want us to react to Toronto Raptors, we're gonna react to them too. Raptors. Rappers. And we react to them too. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to vibe. Anything else? Alright, man. We out there, bitch.
If I wish we used to walk. I said, all of my time as clock, yeah.